Welcome to the Sports History Makers podcast, the show that connects you with your favorite athletes and their favorite sporting memories. On the Sports History Makers podcast, we will relive those incredible events. Here are your hosts, Pete Coley and Collinswood Coley.
In 2003, you finished university on a big high, looking to start your professional track and field career. What were some of the things you were considering going out there when you're thinking about sponsorship and the different packages and stuff like that?
Because I didn't really worry about that because my mentor Timothy and then my agent at the time QB and Coach Fry was my coach, so they really worked on the whole sponsorship thing. And then my first contract was Nike when I came out of college, so that was good. Yeah, I didn't worry about all the paperwork. I read the stuff and I knew what I was getting into, but I didn't worry about the negotiation. My agent went out and he sold kind of like he sold the Aleen Bailey brand to these companies. So they sold the Aleen Bailey brand to these companies, and Nike picked me up, and then after Nike, I was with Adidas.
And while you were with Nike, in 2004, you continued to perform at a really high level.
Yes.
You competed at a high level. You've been competing at a high level for Jamaica for quite a while, to be honest. In 1999, as a junior, you competed on your first senior team.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. So.
And scary at the same time.
Yeah. As you said, cool and scary. So by 2004, you were a veteran of 4 years.
Yeah, I know how to move around. So I had the girls like, we cool, we chill. If we behave this way, definitely we'll be chill and we can do this.
Yeah.
It taught me how to work together and not be selfish. So work together as a team and make sure we gel as a team so that we could have pulled off that win.
You've worked with good relay teams and you've worked with strong teams right throughout your track and field career. So when you get to 2000 and 2004, the Olympic Games, Jamaica, we had a strong team. We had some issues and stuff like that, but we had a strong team. And not only did we have a strong team, we had a young team.
Yes, we were super young.
Yes, we had a strong young team, and stuff like that. And the funny thing about it is that there were a lot of talks going around, and people always said that Aleen was the person who was not holding this team together, but was like the mother of this young team and stuff. You weren't the oldest member on the team, I know that.
I think it was Beverly was.
Oh, Bev was still on the team, yeah, because she ran in the heats this year. Yeah, right. So Bev was there as the.
And baby Karen was there too.
Right.
Baby Karen was there.
Yeah, right. So, but in 2000.
I wanted to make sure her first experience was like really good.
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just because my experience coming on the senior team wasn't all rainbow and butterfly.
Okay. Care to elaborate? Let's hear a little about that.
They weren't friendly and they were mean, and they weren't as friendly and social. They were just mean why they have this little girl on the team, like and she's not
Yeah.
experienced and all of that stuff. And I did. I gave me a chance. I made the
Right.
team, right?
Right.
So
Uh, maybe they feel threatened. That could be part of the thing.
I understand that, but you're getting old, make
Right.
sure you do the transition, So
Important.
I wanted to make sure, like, whenever I'm on the senior team and we wouldn't let the younger ones feel like, that way. So that was pretty much my aim, to make sure everybody was good. But
Okay.
yeah, people can be bullies sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so let's talk about the good part of track and field. Your 2004 experience. You ran in the 100 meters. You ran in the 100 meters,
Yeah.
and yeah, but your highlight came in the 4x100 meters. But what was it like competing an individual 100 meters at an Olympic Games?
It was good. Still needed to work on my start though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just being safe.
Yeah. So it was good. It was really good. It was like a different stadium. It wasn't like the stadium at high school champs. It was like a different vibe and a different energy. And it's so cool that you see different people that are not Jamaican representing your country. So it's like a different vibe and a different feeling, a different music, a different like song. It's like a different song.
Right.
The Olympic is like a different song.
Wow.
And it's like, wow, I'm here. I don't care how I do, I made it. I'm here.
Okay.
So I just had to take it one run at a time. I was like, if I make it past the first round, and then I had Veronica and Sharon, and they made it easier because Sharon was like this happy. Sharon is like this happy, high energy, and me and Veronica is like chill. But she made her high energy was so infectious. She's like, yeah, we're gonna make it past the first round, and we're gonna get to this round, and and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she was so excited, right?
It was, and I was like, okay, so we're going off Sharon's. Okay, we're going off Sharon's energy. And like her energy was just next level. And she was the youngest on the team, so her energy was next level. I'm like, okay, cool. Sharon energy is running the thing, and she was so happy, and she was just telling us like we're making each round. And she was like, when we get to the finals, so yeah. We wanted to finish 1, 2, 3, but yeah, it didn't work out kind of how we planned it. But all three of us made it. She was like, if all three of us made it to the finals, we're gonna win this 4x1. So the aim was to make it to the finals. And it would be, I think it would have been a first for the country to have 3 people in the finals at the Olympic too.
The Olympics, yes. All right.
It was into creating history, so very good.
Right, right.
And her energy was just so infectious. And everybody was just on one accord, like the aim. Our individual event, we focused on it. And then we made time for the relay practice and stuff. And it just flowed. Like initially we were having issues trying to figure out who to put where, because the handoff. And then it just started after we spent some, it just started to flow in. Sharon and Tanya gelled. Me and Sharon gelled, and then Veronica and I have worked together in high school, so it fit. So it was just a perfect fit, and everything just fell into place. And then the uniform within itself,
Yeah, that uniform. That uniform. It's still arguably one of Jamaica's most memorable. Uniform. I mean, you guys got your first Olympic gold medal, the female team. Yeah, so in 2004, you were part of history twice, in the 100-meter finals and the 4x100 meters. That 4x100 meters had the great Marion Jones on it, the American team. With as you said, the baby Sharon and her high energy on the second leg, you guys, all right. A young Skinny
Sharon
Sharon.
walked down
Yeah.
Marion. That was dope. She walked her down. Okay. Russia was giving us a run for our money.
Yes, they were.
I kept running behind Veronica like a crazy person. I had to stop right there. National record. Yeah, we got her hair done for that race. Sharon
Okay.
brought in Siobhan brought hair for my ponytail.
Okay. All right. So let me see if we stop sharing that. All right, Aleen. Not only was the outfit, ready for an Olympic finals, ready for the gold medal, you had to double hand put that baton in Veronica's hand.
She cared. Because when you're moving, your hand moves. So her hand
Yes.
was moving.
Right.
So
One of the hardest thing to do, a lot of non-athletes won't understand how difficult it is to keep your hand steady, to call it that baton while you're running.
It is. So her hand was moving. So I was like, it's not gonna be my fault. You didn't finish.
Yeah. All right.
Now good runner. It's not her job to get mistaken.
Yes. Yeah. That is something that they tell us all the time, or they tell the athletes all the time. The incoming runner.
And it was an amazing moment because we had Merlene there with us the entire time.
Right.
So we pretty much were doing it for us and her at the same time, because she had the team to be able to that was capable of doing something like that, and to be able to accomplish with her there watching us, and we had her. She used to come to the apartment that we stayed in at the village to hang out with us and talk with us and stuff like that. So that was like an extra boost of confidence for us. Because she was like, you girls can do it, just go out there and do your best. And to have her actually telling us that, it just made it even special. So I was like, yep, we got to do this for her. And so we created a history. Veronica was the first female Jamaican to win the Olympic gold medal. So we did a whole board. Well, she won 2 Olympic gold medals. Yeah, she was the first to win 2 Olympic gold medals.
Olympic gold medals. All right. So you were a part of history with on that team, but how did that change? How did that change track and field for you, and how did that change track and field for Jamaica?
I think it's just the fact that they saw that we were capable of accomplishing something that great. It just propelled everybody to be like, okay, cool. So Jamaica has the capabilities to do that. We have the manpower, and we just have to work hard, stay focused. And from that, it was. And then Usain was at the 2004 Olympic too as well. So he got to experience that with us, and be a part of that history. So and then it was after that, everything just started flowing. The women and the men just started working hard, doing well, and we set the trend. So it's good. We set the standard.
Okay, I think 2004 was the turning point. Yeah, it was the moment that really cemented Jamaica as one of the top track and field nations, and we haven't looked back since 2004. But one of the things I know, you had to travel back from university to compete at the national trials. Now you were a professional. You didn't have such a long season competing in college and then competing at the national trials. Now you're a professional. How did your training program change? Now this is your main goal, to compete at the national trials, as opposed to competing in university where you have different peak periods and stuff like that, or different objectives.
And that's the cool thing, like with Coach Fry, we never had like major peak periods. Like we trained through pretty much everything. So he used competition to sharpen us up. So we competed to get sharp, but he never, because he knew that all of us had, like, even if we were juniors, we had the rest of the summer to do stuff. Because when you first year of college, you're still a junior. Most kids, because most of our kids on my team, like Americans, they had to go to junior championship. So he trained us to just compete. Like we pretty much trained through every competition and championship. So the only sharpening up stuff we did was like we did our block starts. We did a couple of speed work, but we kept the endurance stuff constant. So just to make sure that we maintain throughout the year, because we go all the way to like June. Yeah. So he kept us ready for that. And then when I left college and started training in Jamaica, it was just I was just training to compete, but it was like the same concept, because Coach Mills knew that I had to compete to get sharp. So we trained through everything, and I just used the competitions to get sharp and get ready.